Ed, when you broke your wrist, it was about 5 months ago, did you envision yourself sitting here today? Is that, was that like when that happened, could you say, wow, I'm going to be sitting in the green room 5 months later?
It didn't really come to my mind at all. When I broke my wrist, they were like, all right, Ed, you're going to be out 6 to 8 weeks. I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to rehab and get it right, and hopefully I can be back by the end of the season. That was the first thing that came to my mind. And then after going through just the whole injury, it wasn't healing as fast as I thought it was going to heal. And it was sort of like misdiagnosed, so it took a little longer. So I was just more just trying to get my wrist back, and I wasn't really thinking about the future. And then when I decided that I was coming out, Coach Williams, when I was going through the process, Coach Williams told me that he wanted me to make my decision not based on my wrist, but on how I felt. And so I decided to come out.
What? Hey, Ed, I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead, man.
Can we ask you 5 questions for Sports Illustrated Pop Culture Insider?
Culture Grid.
All right, so first say your name and say, I'm Ed Davis and I'm this week's Pop Culture Insider.
I'm Ed Davis and I'm this week's Pop Culture Insider.
Okay, questions. What are your 4th of July plans?
I have no clue.
Can you repeat the question when she asks you? So if she says, what are your 4th of July plans? Say, my 4th of July plans.
Okay.
I have no clue. Okay. That's going to be awesome. Thanks.
Right.
Okay, Toy Story 3 or Harry Potter? 3D.
Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3. Have
Yeah.
you seen it?
I haven't.
Okay, LeBron, Kobe, or Jordan?
Jordan.
Your first purchase after the draft will be?
My first purchase after the draft will be a house, condo in the city I get drafted to, and a car.
Song you can't stop listening to?
Song I can't. Any Jay-Z song. Any Jay-Z song.
Against Steven Strasburg, I'd
probably hit a home run.
Can you rephrase it by saying his name? Like against Steven Strasburg, I probably would.
Against Steven Strasburg, I probably hit a home run.
And then Albert Haynesworth
should probably stay in D.C. for the Redskins. Yeah.
All right, and then can you give us a sign off and just say, I'm Ed Davis, and that was this week's Pop Culture.
I'm Ed Davis, and that was this week's Pop Culture.
What's the wording on that?
Oh, okay. Say, thanks everyone. Look out for more Pop Culture Insiders on SI's iPad.
Thanks everyone. Hold on, you said it again like I said?
Right.
Okay.
I wrote it down.
Okay.
Are you getting paid for this?
Paid in publicity, baby.
I don't think he needs that.
Thanks everyone. Sorry. Thanks everyone. Look out for more.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Look out for more Pop Culture Insiders on Sports Insiders iPad.
Yeah. So Ed, back to more serious matters. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
So obviously the wrist hasn't really hampered your draft stock. It seems like you're going to be going pretty high. How has the whole process played out here for you?
I think it played out well. It was just how me and my agent, when I decided I was going with him, how we set it up, we wanted it to be that just come back stronger and really show these teams that I have a face-up game, I can shoot the ball, I'm an explosive athlete, that I'm not a back-to-the-basket player. And so I really got to show all these teams that, and they were really impressed about my shooting and my facing-up game. So everything worked out for the best.
Is that where you were able to show in Detroit?
I was able to show that in every workout, because that was the main thing. When I was in Chicago, I was telling teams that I'm not really a back-to-the-basket player. I can be, but that's not where I'm most comfortable at. I'm most comfortable pick and roll, pick and pop, and shooting and playing facing up. And teams was like, all right, well, we want to see that. Then coming into workouts, I showed them that. So teams really saw that, and that's where the buzz is starting to come back and whatnot.
So you and the head coach of Detroit went to the same high school, if I'm not mistaken?
We went to the same high school and the same college.
So how big of a role has that played, do you think, in their decision?
They haven't made any decision yet, but if I go to Detroit or not, me and Coach Huser are still gonna have a good relationship, just because he went to my high school, which is the same college. So that's a big connection, and we'll both be in the NBA. So, it still be all love there.
Right. How's New York treating you so far?
Good. It's like my second home.
Great.
Yeah.
Good luck, man.